when I went through SEAL training called BUDS, and then there's follow-on training, but really where you learn a lot of lessons about grit and suffering and resolve and teamwork is in the first phase of BUDS, really throughout. But I mean, when it really is tough is the first couple months, and continues to be tough, but for different reasons. But when you have the highest attrition, people quitting, that happens early on. And then there's that infamous hell week. And a week is just 1 week, but there are other weeks that are very difficult. And the lessons that I learned were when something's really difficult and it seems momentous, or like you're having to summit a major mountain, you can't be trying to look at the peak when you're down at the base of it. You got to just segment and sharpen and narrow your focus on what's right in front of you. Focus on, in my case, I was a junior officer, or try to be a leader. And when you're, I think, acting like a leader should, should be more concerned about the welfare of the team and how are people doing, checking in with them, because we have peaks and valleys within Hell Week, and it's this sine wave. You're riding high. You think, you have confidence, I can get through this. I'm feeling pretty good. Wednesday's around the corner. Let's do this. And then like 2 hours later, you're just like in the lowest of lows. Like, oh my gosh, it's only Tuesday night. When is the sun going to come up for Wednesday morning? Like, how can I get through this? I'm hungry, cold, or what, so-and-so just quit. And I thought he was going to get through. So you have these ups and downs, and you should check it in with other people. Like, how are you doing? Hanging? I haven't heard from you in a couple of minutes. You're quiet, or something like this. Checking in, being a leader, thinking about other people takes the pain away from yourself. So that's it. The point here is, when things get really difficult, sharpen your focus and narrow it. And sometimes it's a micro focus. Make it through this evolution. Make it to the next meal. Make it through tonight. I want to just get to the sun. I know I can get to when the sun comes up that next morning, even though it's only Wednesday morning. Whatever that case may be. And when it's really difficult, it might be, I need to just get through the next minute. I need to take 10 more steps. And then if I really need to quit, I can quit. You take the 10 steps, realize you did that, you do it again. Okay, under this law or under this bow. So that's what I mean by sharpening the focus when things get really difficult. And then you learn what it means to be a good teammate. And that you can't fake this in Hell Week. You are either a good teammate or not. And people know who's slacking off a little bit. You should all be carrying equal amount of the weight under the boat, under the log. But if you're slacking off, you can't fake that. And as an officer and a boat crew leader, that would be a mortal sin to just be slacking off and letting the guys. So I'm supposed to be leading, letting them carry my share of the weight. I mean, that would be just sacrilege. And so for me, I always thought, like, show up in BUDS absolutely in good shape with maybe a little bit of extra skin on me for some insulation, but to have tough legs and they'll just go, to be fit, because I don't want to have to tap into my mental fortitude until like a few hours versus someone who isn't in shape. They're having to tap into their mental toughness right away. Maybe for me, if I'm fit, I can go a little bit longer before I have to tap into it. So you learn about the importance of eating and fueling, and you start to appreciate sleep and how valuable it is. But for more than anything, though, the number one lesson out of Hell Week is that whatever your mind is saying you can or can't do, just know that your body can do a lot more.